you know, I can barely do that with my hands today. Where is my lotion anyways? I have an open lotion somewhere. I did have it up here because I was talking about it, like, I don't know. Hey, Terry. You know, I thought I would be able to see people's names if I didn't have my glasses on, and this is as fucking close as possible. I don't even know where my glasses are. I don't know where nothing is this morning. I don't know where nothing is this morning. Okay, let me explain to you. Last night, I finished my live with you guys. Hi, Ash. Hi, Justin. How you doing, babies? Finished my live. Now, this is what happens, okay? When I hit that button and I'm like, bye, y'all. Peace. And I go like this. As soon as that goes, you go, like Melania. Just like that. Holy shit. Hey, Cindy. How we doing? How's everybody doing this morning? Oh, fucking glasses. Where are my glasses? I don't know where I took off my glasses. I don't, like, everything should be on the table here, and it's not. I don't really know where anything is. Hey, Brandy. What's going on? How you guys doing? Mostly everything is on the table. Here's my recipe book. It should not be on the table where it is. Now, oh my God. Everything is a mess up there because I kind of went like that. I tell you, my day, I'm like, I got to get back to a house where I can grow. Just saying. I'm looking for my glasses. I don't really know where anything is. I don't even want to look at it, okay? Everything's wet. Okay, because it's wet today. So I opened the windows because it's fucking hot or cool out, and I wanted to be cool in here. Hey, Kayla, how you doing, sweetheart? So any moisture gets in here, I swear to God, it, like, you could wash your hands on my floor because of the wetness. Oh my God. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking the dogs peed on it. No. I have a mystery though. Y'all know I have the two little dogs, and they have their little band on. Oh, I put the wrong band on the wrong dog. I was trying to figure out where that one was. I gotta fix that. So they wear these, right? Yet somehow someone took a pee-pee on the potty pad, in the middle of the potty pad. This makes no sense to me. Okay, makes absolutely no sense to me. They have diapers on. Why would there be pee-pee on the potty pad? I don't know. Oh, today, yes. Anyone who's dealing with this fucking weather? Listen, I didn't even brush my teeth. I'm like, it's sucking on my teeth because I didn't do anything with them. I have coffee. I have this much smoke. Like, literally. You see that? That's how much I have. And because I always smoke online with you guys, I waited so that I would smoke that. I'm hoping I can get from someone else today. This fucking driving for 2 hours to get, like, weed is fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. I have edibles, so it's not like I just like to smoke. I'm a smoker. I like to smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes. I have this with no nicotine in it. It's just vape juice. Because everything came back to me. All my juices came back to me except for my nicotine. I don't know how that happened. Hey, B. Hey, I always want to say Bean. I know you, it's Zena. Hi, Zena. How you doing? Yeah, this weather is just... From the rain, I had the fan in the window blowing in fucking moisture. Now, listen, the moisture is the only problem. Like the cold I can deal with. The moisture is, I don't know what it does. I don't know how it gets in there. I don't know why it gets in there and does the things it does, but it does. It's just stupid. The rainy days that I feel in the house are the only days where I almost cannot get out of bed. I barely got out of bed today. You can see I have the same shirt on as yesterday. My hair looks like shit. And I don't even care. I don't. I'm too, like, to care. Thank you, Zena. Oh, this is migraine. Thankfully, I don't have a migraine. Okay? I have learned how to stop the migraine before it happens. For me. Recently, I had a migraine, and I think I put something online, and whenever, I still have, from my brain tumor, 20 fucking years ago, 20 fucking years ago, it will be on February 19th of 2021 will be 20 fucking years. And I still have parts of my scalp that are still don't have feeling back yet. Every single time I have a migraine, some type of feeling comes back, which is so strange. So I did have like, and it's funny because it's a new feeling. So it's like feeling for the first time. I don't know if any of you know, like, you ever get a boo-boo in a space where you didn't have boo-boo before? It takes a minute for it to set in. That's because the brain needs time to react to it. And if it's been hit in the same place, then the brain already knows, so it hurts faster. It's feeling all the same. When you get new feeling in a spot where you haven't had feeling before, when you touch it, it like sends like a, and I just sent the chill like right down myself. It has like a chill that goes through me, and it's like, and it's so fucking weird because I have like a horseshoe in the back of my head, right? And there's a spot like right off the scar, and I touched it and I was like, and I still can do that. Hey, Tammy. So it's like really freaking strange. Oh no, it's fucking, I don't even know. I really would rather just stay in bed like today, you know, and I have nobody. Nobody's here, no man, no woman, no children, except for the dogs, which they have diapers on. So. And I didn't have to get up, but I got up anyway, just to get up. I don't even know if I'm going to stay up. She does the same thing with her scar? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's like, it's this big. The scar is this big. When I put my hands down, I'll pick them right up. And this is how my scar is. And now I'm like, because I keep on touching that one spot. So I keep on chilling. I never thought I was a warrior about the brain tumor. You know what? Nobody around me in my family or anything made it like I was going through anything. Isn't that strange? Thinking about it now. They made it like I was so dramatic. which is so weird for somebody, you know, thinking about it now, like, there are times where you go, did that person really call me dramatic when I had fucking brain surgery and my husband beat my ass? Yes, they did. Fucking strange. Strange. So I don't ever consider myself like, I never considered myself a brain tumor survivor. But I am. I considered myself someone who shouldn't complain about their brain tumor. I do talk about it often because I have things that I do. I stutter. I take a second to like make sure that my voice is saying exactly what I wanted to say. Thank you. You know that. Thank you so much. Mine's left-sided. Mine's left-sided. It looks right-sided because of the way we switch it on Facebook, but mine's on the left. Left side. Which, listen, girl, that whole thing with the... Catherine! I sent you a text message. Please help me. I know, right? It's freaking crazy. Like, I always tell people about it because I'm like, you know, there's just things that I do. There is things that I do that is like, I'll say things that I don't really mean to say. And I said it, and I think I said it correctly, and I haven't. It always goes through my mind. Do you go to a shop to get your oil where you cook? I go on. I get everything from. Holy shit! My fucking brain is like. To Amazon. Amazon. Everything on Amazon, I get my oils from there. Survivor in denial, right. I'm so glad. You know, we just gotta, it is, we survive. We do what we gotta do. We do what we got to do, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, with what happened to me, I had nobody taking care of me after that, and I had to, like, get my shit together. I was driving my kids to fucking, like, in that next week where I shouldn't have been driving, I was fucking blind. I was driving my kids to fucking whatever they had to do. Whatever it was, I was driving them. Hey, Faith, how you doing, baby? Thank you, Haley. It is very strange. Like, your brain does, like, the things that my brain does good is that it has, when you have the brain tumor on the left side, or the right side for that, they have to figure out how to do things. In this way, you're working both sides of your brain when it comes to, like, learning things, which is amazing. And I have long-term memory, but my short-term memory is fucking bullshit. Oh, yeah. If you getting for, you mean you want to do, like, you want to infuse oil so you can make edibles, right? I'm okay, Faith. How you doing, baby girl? Oh, you said good, thanks. There you go. Yeah, so I use the glycerin. I use glycerin, butter. When I have weed to, like, when I'm growing, I will cut plants down, and those whole plants will become either butter, tincture, or a concentrate. What else do I use? I use something else. Oh, coconut oil. I know. Thank you, Faith. Hey, Baleen. You couldn't do it on your phone. You know what? The glycerin is very expensive right now. I'm telling you, there's a whole lot of things that are so freaking expensive that it's just freaking nuts. And the fact that there's so many taxes drives me crazy. You can try eBay as well. I use Palm Derived. Oh no. The brain is an amazing thing. That is fucking crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I would like to refill my pen. Let me just explain to you. Oh, Julie, you need lotion? You don't have your computer hooked up. Oh. You couldn't do it on your phone. Send me your email address, and I'll send you a invoice. There's something wrong with the freaking website. I don't really know. Like, I had I gotta figure it out. Someone just told me that they couldn't order, and I went on to make sure that I had enough lotion on there. But it will say invoice or credit card, and the credit card is down, so you have to press invoice. All right, let's do a cheers with this only little marijuanas that I have in here. Okay, you ready? Cheers. I'm wondering if this top comes off. It does. If I get some wax, I'm going to make it into... If I get wax, I'm going to make it into pen, and I'm going to do that online. If I get some wax. I went out yesterday to do some couponing. Shit, I gave up after the second store. I was like, I'm not doing this. It is one of those things. I was following someone else doing something, and I meant to get back on the couponing thing, and I actually have to call the fucking newspaper because I was supposed to get papers that they charged me for, and I haven't gotten them yet. But I went, well, you're looking to do like certain things and only certain stores participate. So you kind of have to, it's like a scavenger hunt, and you have to be willing to do the scavenger hunt. I really wasn't willing. I went over, I forget what I was going to say. I didn't get anything, and then I stopped and got pizza. And I now wish, you know what? I've been wanting pizza for like a long time. I was going to order pizza when I went into my kids, and then she made English muffin pizzas. And I was like, shit, well, I have to eat those, right? Not that I mind, because I love English muffin pizzas. But I wanted like regular pizza, just round, plain. Everybody always said to me, what do you want on your pizza? I don't fucking want cheese. I want cheese on my fucking pizza. cheese. That's it. I don't want no fucking meat. I don't want no fucking other cheese. I don't want a 12 cheese. I don't want fucking mushrooms. I don't fucking want anything on my fucking pizza. I want it fucking plain. Okay? I want cheese, fucking sauce, and the bread. That's it. Like a child, somewhat. It's funny because I feel like that's what any time, and then I get like a head tilt. You just want cheese? Yes, motherfucker. You want extra cheese? No, I don't want extra cheese. Just want regular cheese. Now I'm actually wanting more pizza. You want pizza too? What about you? This asshole is whining, non-stop whining. And you want to know why? Because this asshole is laying in his spot. Look at him. He's waiting for the deer to come in. What you doing, baby dog? What you doing, Weedle, Weedle, Weedle? What you see? You see, he's like specifically looking at something now. The deer come. What? What, baby? Come here. Come here. Oh, he's going to get his toy. What you want? What you got? What you got, baby dog? What you doing? Is you crazy? What you got? What you got? You got something good? What you got? Kill it. Kill it. Hey, Mary. I have not heard from you in a hot fucking minute. See, Whittle's playing back there. He's not accepting that I'm on he's not accepting that I'm working right now. Like he normally accepts. They both do accept that I'm, when I'm talking to the fucking screen, I'm working. Don't bug me. Don't do nothing. Like, I'm fucking working when they know. I don't know how they know. I must have at some point, in the beginning was like, get away. And now they're used to me talking to a screen. Isn't that fucking crazy, though? With nobody talking back. So I'm really just talking to myself, which is, I'm talking to you guys, but can you imagine what the dogs think of me? Oh, God. They must be like, this fucking wacko. She's talking to a fucking screen all day. This bitch can't get her phone off a record. That's not true. I don't do I need to do more recording than I do. Like, I don't do enough. You've been working? Oh. Okay, so yes, I will add pizza on my pizza. I will add. I have my Goya. That is usually my go-to. If I do not have that, I will use salt and pepper. You did. Vacation homes. See, that's how my brain thinks. Fucking wear my glasses. I gotta put my contacts in. You sleep rest of the time. Oh, girl, I understand that. I understand. I so understand that. What you want, baby dog? Look at him. Cute as fuck. What? What you want, baby? You're so cute, baby dog. He wants me to play with him. See, he's got another toy. Want to play? What you got? Trying to get the squeaker out of that, but the squeaker's dead. I love you, miss you, and love you too, girl. Every time I get on, I'm like, there's people, like, I'll say something. Mary, I've been thinking about you more often recently because I promised I would come down there, and I'm like afraid to fucking go anywhere, to be honest with you. That sounds horrible, but I'm afraid to take my license plate just in my car and go somewhere because it's in Delaware and whatever with the corona. Then the violence that is in I'm like afraid. I really am. Like, I will only want to go. And that was another thing with freaking going to the Dallas stores. I just kept on going back and forth. And I was like, I'm afraid. I have to admit that the shit that's going on in this world makes me afraid. I know I'm welcome anytime. I'm serious. And my car keeps on putting the, this is not a problem, but it's a problem because I can't figure it out. My car keeps on putting on the check engine light. Now, this can be anything in your car. And I have electrical everything. No. Not electrical everything, but almost everything. Except for the fucking door that locks. So, it could be like my gas cap that I'm not screwing on. Or like the fact that I need to change a fuse. No, I want to come. I wish I would have gone there. There's a part of me that really, sorry, I ain't got a number on. There's a part of me that wishes I would have went there when yeah, I know, it's just, and that's the thing is that that COVID is like a huge, like if this was on my own house, maybe I would drive it, maybe. Even then, I don't even know if I would. Like, I'm very, I am not 6 feet. I'm not like that. I'm not on the 6-feeter type of, like, I am almost oblivious when I go out to the fact that there's COVID. No. No, bitch. Look at that. I could like do my hair like this and my ponytails would still be long. Nope. Look at that. It hangs so far that you can't see the ends in a ponytail. And that's even not like, no. No, I didn't, you know, and there's been a couple of times I've thought about it. And it was like a quick kind of thought. Just because I figured that one of the reasons that I have trouble with the heat when I'm getting going and all that is because I put my hair up and that's where your heat escapes. So I need to like do it in keep it down so that I'm cooler, but then it's on my back. So I have to like, and I always wondered why certain days was I fine and why other days, like it would be the same exact weather and why I wasn't fine. It has to do with the freaking me putting that right in there. So no, I didn't cut it. I thought about it because when I put the little pieces in front, like short kind of, I'm like, oh, that's kind of pretty. That kind of looks pretty, but no. Well, it's wet here in my trailer. It's raining out and it just comes in because we don't have any drains. I don't have any drains, so it just, and then, you know, so when it's hitting my fucking windows, it hits my windows. And so I woke up this morning and I was like, not this morning, you know, I woke up this afternoon. When I woke up, I was like, shit. Because I had opened up everything last night before I went to bed. Except for two fucking windows that I did not open. That would have been fine if I had opened them because of fucking over shit that's not going to get a problem. But these are not so bad because they arch out. But there's a spot that allows whatever to sometimes come in through here. And then I opened that window, and that window, the flat windows are my most problematic. Thank God I didn't have the one open above my fucking head. But I had the fan in the window. I already explained this earlier. Anyone who watches this all the way through is going to go, she's saying this again. So, but that window had a fan in it. It was blowing the fuck on me. It's not humidity like that. It's just wet. It's just wet. The humidity fucking sucks, though. I was saying to somebody that I was just like, you know, it could be 70 degrees, and if it's humidity, you want to fucking shoot yourself. Yes. Well, you know what? When I was a kid, yeah, I'll tell you a story. And this is in my, I was bullied as a kid. Bad. I was bullied all my life. I was bullied all the way till I was, listen, I got my ass kicked from whomever it was, parents, husband, people. All right. I have people in my world that fucking wouldn't be friends with me because of my hair. I got beat up because of my hair. I would get swung around by my hair. And this was by, now, the people on the street, I didn't know that until later. But my parents used to swing me around by my hair, and I wanted to cut that off. Ooh, I love that, Zena. And so I don't, you know, like my parents would swing me by my fucking hair, and I had freaking sneaker prints on the fucking ceiling, okay? When we moved out, I looked at them as we walked out the house. My sister always thinks that I'm like being mean when I'm talking about this. She gets like anxious, and it's just, don't be anxious, because I don't care. I'm like grown up. This is just things that are in my life and have been in my life. So I cut it off, right? Wound up having my like next best friend, and she was my best friend for years and years and years. Like I still know, I still talk to her. She bought me that fucking coffee pot and my freaking, and my spices. But that bitch wouldn't be my friend until I cut off my hair. Isn't that crazy? So I did cut it off, and I stayed short for a really long time. And you know, I was short until I went from 13 to about 28, 29, 30, around 30-ish, 30, 31. Maybe 32. Yeah, like 32, my hair was like right here. And it had been like that. I grew it, and then I grew it out. I got married, and my cousin comes in and goes, "Oh my God, your hair is so beautiful. Did you get extensions?" And I'm like, "No, this is my hair." He goes, "This is your hair? It's gorgeous." That's my boy cousin's husband. Which my cousin is the flamer really when it comes down to it, but when you talk to his, but you know what? I know I talk like that too when you're from New York. That's what you say. He sounds like his mother, and I sound like his mother too. You were bullied too? Ugh, I know that feeling, girl. My mother tried to throw me out of the fucking window. A second floor window. But instead, threw me down the stairs. My fucking life of being thrown down the stairs. Being choked on the stairs. And then having the other parent being like, "Don't choke her. She's going to tell everybody that you choked her now." Oh my God. Don't hit her. She can call the cops now. remember, like, there are things that you don't fucking think that your kids are going to pick up, and they do. They pick up everything. You got to really be oblivious. You got to be a kid that's really fucking oblivious to fucking everything for them to not to hear everything. But I used to hear, like, reasons for not beating me so hard or some whatever, but that's after they already went there. But yeah, my biggest thing was my friends. Like, I didn't realize. My girlfriend told me when we were all grown up, she was like, yeah, I didn't become friends with you until you had cut off your hair. I was jealous of your hair. I'm like, I was still pretty, though, with my hair short. That didn't erase this. It just didn't. It didn't. I know I'm pretty. I didn't know I was pretty when I was a kid. As beautiful as I was as a kid, I fucking had no clue. No fucking clue whatsoever. And the boys loved my short hair. Right? It was socially acceptable. I was trying to explain, I don't really talk to my parents. The last thing, now I'm friends with my parents, okay? I don't have anything against them, whatever. But my mother went through a stage where she was telling everybody that I was a liar and didn't have a brain tumor removed. But she watched my kids. She was there when the doctor came in and said I had a brain tumor. Like, so when you realize that someone's like fucking out of it, you gotta kind of go, well, right? You gotta go, oh, all right. Because they're not all there. And you just gotta go, whatever. You know, I don't know what was going on in there. I had my 2-year, I want to say she was 3 or 4 at the time, my oldest. And I spanked her one morning. More like 1 or 2, like I always did 3 spanks if they were like doing something. And it wasn't like horrendous, but it was justifiable to whatever the act was. Okay. And this means that they were fucking, like, she was so fucking bad and getting into everything that I had she woke me up. I was sleeping in the morning. They were up already. And this kid had been testing my patience for fucking weeks. And I got up and I hit her 1 or 2 times more on the diaper than she should have, that I felt like she should have. She cried. That was normal for them to cry. Because again, I didn't, a spanking is one thing, a beating is a whole nother fucking story. But I felt like I was going to tear this fucking kid apart because she was just she just fucking did everything. So I called my mother, who did this to me, to tell her to take the demon off my fucking hands because I can't deal with it. I called my mother and I said, listen, I'm going to fucking kill this kid if you don't take her for the weekend, please. So she went there for the weekend, and when I went to go pick her up, she had painted the baby grand piano with red nail polish. I told them to watch her. She did something else too. Like, she did something else that was like, ah. And I said, I told you to watch her. She is in everything. She's getting in everything. She's doing everything. I'm going to kill this kid. You never knew I had a brain tumor, yeah? I announce it in the beginning of my videos. So, but if you come in to my live, you don't watch it because you already watched the video. But because you're already in the live, you don't care about what I said in the beginning. What I say in the beginning, for people who don't just come in, I always say, my name is Lisa Ann. I work with cannabis. The reason I work with cannabis is because I've had a grapefruit-sized brain tumor. I suffer from fibromyalgia, lupus, a heart condition, and blah, blah. Like, that's always my introduction. But if you're catching me in the middle and you don't fucking care about going back. my brain tumor was supposed to be this big, and they said, all right, 8 hours worth of surgery, blah, blah, blah. And I had hair like this. I had not like this, like longer hair, but I didn't cut it because I had the brain tumor and I knew I was getting it out, and so I wanted to keep the hair. And then the new hair grew in curly. So then I had to cut everything else around it. No, as soon as it got, said to myself, as soon as my hair underneath got long enough for a hairstyle that was good for me, I would then cut the rest of my hair to go with it. And when I saw the doctor with my new haircut, he's like, why didn't you do that before the surgery? It would have made it so much easier for us. I'm like, hell no! I didn't want my whole fucking head, you know. I should have shaved my head. That's right. So a lot of people, that's, oh shit, I banged the bun. A lot of people may not even know that, but that's, you know, and I will try to say like, what, that's the fucking reason I do this. This is not a, like, I have enough in my brain to be high on my own, to be fucking drinking, like, or anything that drinking and high and all of that stuff, my brain already had that. I don't need to fucking smoke to be okay with who I am, but my pain needs to fucking smoke like really bad. I guess I don't say it as much as I think during, because it's more about the fibromyalgia. Really, like, that's when I really started to, like, investigate where the properties are, how it could be, you know, whatever the doctor was talking about, and it just went from there. So I got offline last night, and a friend of mine knew I got offline, and they called me right away, and I was like, the fuck you calling me right after my live? Like, and you want me to fucking talk to you? I just talked for fucking 2.5 hours, and you want me to talk to you? And I'm like, was so silent, and I felt bad. And then I would, like, get into the conversation, and then when I got into the conversation, like, my adrenaline would start to go in my body. I was tired. Like, I just want to be done. People don't realize how much this takes out of you when you're, hi, Carol, how you doing? I found my brain tumor. I had a grand mal seizure and died on my bathroom floor. And that was February 19. I'm sorry. You know, I said February 19, but it's not February 19th. It's February. No, it was February 19. And I woke up at the hospital the next day. And then on the 20th, I might be confused. It may be the 19th of surgery and the 21st of February. I feel like it was so fast. And so it was February 19, I want to say, and then I had MRI the following day. And then I waited 3 weeks for the doctor to figure out whether or not he was going to remove it or do a biopsy. And I was like, if you're going to do a fucking biopsy, why do biopsy? Just take the fucking thing out. Because it was growing through my head. That's the reason. There was no more room for this fucking thing to grow. So, that was so anxiety riddled. I could not wait. And so I was just like, please tell me you're going to remove it. And when I went in and yep, we're going to remove it. I'm like, oh, thank God. They thought it was like this, be like a tangerine, like this, like small. And then they wound up to be grapefruit cider. They were in there for 12 fucking hours. It wound up to be so much bigger than they had ever anticipated. Because I guess it was so embedded in the brain. And when I woke up, I was pretty much blind, like I could see like a just enough. And when I do this, I mean just like that. Like put that up to your eye and then close the other eye and then try and move it around and see what you see. Now I see this way now. Okay, so you guys know how I see. I see like this. So you put your hands up, only look through the holes. Only look through the hole, okay? Don't look anywhere. Like, just straight through the hole and try and navigate. I can't really do it to where, maybe you can do it if you put you all the way up. Get your thumbs out of there or whatever. Try and do that. That's how I see nowadays. Well, hey, Tim, how you doing, baby? Good. I'm all right. I could be better. I'm freaking out of weed today. I'm like freaking annoyed. I don't feel like driving 2 hours. I found it when I was 28. And I had a headache during the day, a small headache, and I was hanging out with my sister and her boyfriend. And I took the kids, me and my sister went to go buy the kids clothes, and I don't even remember what for, because it was February. I think they might have had a sale or something, and we went home, we played cards, she left, and I sat down on the living room chair, the couch. It's just like my husband went into the bedroom, and all of a sudden I felt like I was going to throw up. So I went into the bathroom. The last thing I remember is kneeling down to throw up, and then I had the seizure, and the thing that saved me was the rattling. There was a rattling in the bathroom because I was training my youngest. My youngest was too small to get on. She wasn't being trained. She was 5. She couldn't get up on the toilet, so we had a little, step stool there. And he heard that, and he was like, what the fuck? And he got up, and there was fucking like a crime scene, because I had chewed up my entire tongue. I had chewed it up, like, I only had like the middle. I had chewed the shit out of it. Like big chunks of tongue just gone that had to regrow. So I had that all sensitive. I've had some weird life because then I pulled out all my teeth, and now I have sensitive mouth again. And if I have a migraine now, I know how to control it. If I have a migraine, I have to go to the hospital. Usually, that would usually be the story. And it's like the first year I was in and out of the hospital like 20 times. The second year, probably for the first 3 years, I was in and out of the hospital a lot during the year, because I had migraines probably twice a month. And I was fucking throwing up and snot, and I couldn't take anything. I couldn't get anything in. It was just a fucking nightmare. Now, because I'm alone, I am more aware, I think, that it's happening way before it's happening. Either that, or I'm just too afraid to, like, I can't drive I have to call an ambulance. I can't get to the hospital on my own. I can't, like, there's no way that I can get in the car to get to the hospital. And by the time I get to the hospital, like, I'm falling down. I can barely keep my head up. I'm throwing up, crying, the whole nine. Ugh. I'm sorry that you... There's a new drug out, and I don't know the name of it. I'm going to ask my doctor about it. It's a new migraine. Norcept. I want to say Norcept. It's coming to me. That I hear is wonderful, and it works, and you can go about your day, like... They have to fucking pump me with drugs. They have to give me an IV by the time I get there, because I'm fucking puking my brains out. Like... So, that's my story. That's my brain tumor story that I don't really emphasize too much on. I try not to. But it's there, because if I say something stupid or I stutter, I'm like, I've had a brain tumor, so I stutter. Like, and I'll say, like, did I say this? And they're like, no, you said that. And I'm like, Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Tim, I don't even have any idea what that. I've been out of the game for so long. Like, when I was doing migraines right after, they were trying to give me migraine medicine. It's not my brain. My brain was smushed, so it's relaxing and filling up the rest of my brain in my head. And that's why I have the brain tumors. It has to do with, like, reconnection and whatever. So it's different type. It's a pain, like, it's the same type of pain when you get a cut, and then it's like, you know, it's making its way back to what it's supposed to, and it hurts in between. It hurts. The reason it hurts is because it's getting worked on. Same thing with my brain. But thankfully, I don't get it. I only get them, like, I had the first one here. I had one in the other place. So I definitely have had at least 2 or 3 in this year. Oh, girlfriend, I know. Oh my God. How old are the kids? Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty, girl. Do not feel guilty. Don't worry about that. The kids are going to be okay about that. Listen, my kids are grown now, okay? Now, my oldest 2, we have issues. I don't know what the fucking issues are, but we have issues. But both the girls have issues with everyone in the family. It's not just me. But the thing that they don't ever say, never, ever, is about the sickness. Like, they don't hold that against me, no matter what their problem is. They don't hold that against me. So don't, like, do what you got to do. Be who you are. You can do as much as you can do. They will help you, and they're not going to hold that. Like, as long as, well, you know what? When I threw my husband out, like, that following year because of, you know, the whole beating and bullshit. I threw him out. Like, he was gone. This happened on February 19th. I got it out on the 21st. So I died in February. He kicked my ass on, so I had it on the 21st. So the 26th, he kicked my ass. And then I kicked his ass out by the end of the year. Like, I was done. Girl, oh, 2 years old? That's rough. But you have a 10-year-old and 9-year-old. Oh, and you have a 3 and 2-year-old. Oh, boy. But you got the 10 and 9-year-old, so that works out. Trust me. Trust me. Don't. Anybody who is dealing with an illness, who has children, I got to put this on TikTok. Don't think for 1 second your kids are going to hold that against you. Like, don't think it, because you will it to be. Okay? You're sick. And that's just about who you are. You know what? My mother was 4,000 pounds. For the most part, she was the woman who beat me, not the woman who's 4,000 pounds. Like, seriously. She wasn't like, I never paid. My mother was also sick. She has MS. I didn't hold that against her ever. Like, later on, I realized that it was why maybe she treated me so badly. But, like, as long as you have a good relationship with your kids, or you try and keep a good relationship with your kids, they're not going to care about that, because you're not faking it. It's not like you're not faking it. You're going to your doctor's appointments. You're doing what you're supposed to do. When you're not faking it, there's nothing they can do with that. There's no upside of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no upside of them saying, I'm a bad person because I was sick. There's no upside. Good. I'm glad. See? And they're not going to be, don't you be upset about it. You just do what you got to do and make up for, like, I used to, like, I would just make a special, like, when I could, because it was really rough in the beginning there. When I could, I would, like, make something special for them, or I'd buy something special at the supermarket, like, and it wasn't even like it was a whole big thing. Like, it could have been fucking popsicles that they hadn't had in a while, like, stupid shit, to remind them that I'm still their mother. I am here. I do, I was single mother, but I did all the things, but that even, because a lot of times, though, I was laid up in bed. It'd be like fucking 2.5 weeks out of the month, I would be laid up in bed with fucking migraines. I don't even know how I got through that shit. I have no clue how I got through that shit. It's crazy. But my kids, I got through with my kids, and I'm telling you, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Just do a little here and there, and you'll be good. That's all they see, and it's all they care about. It really is. Oh, they should let the dogs out. Shush. I'm not supposed to say shush. It's always Bambi. Bambi's always on it. You know what? Louie would not even bark if it wasn't for Bambi. Now Bambi's going to go in the spot, and he's going to then cry to me that he wants to go in that spot. Come here, baby George. Come here. You know who holds it against you for being sick? Your dogs. They're like, you still got to get up and do something. Right? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? No? Got a stinky mouth. Is he on your spot? You're the cutest little baby dog. You is. Are you a good boy? Is you a good boy? Huh? No? Where's my baby dog? What do we do? Are you a good boy? Is you cranky? Is you crabby? Is you crazy? You is. I know you're crazy. Who's crazy? Baby dog? Is you crazy? Are you cranky? No. Is you crabby? No. Is you crazy? Yeah, you're crazy. Stop being so cranky. That growling is mostly to do with Bambi, but he knows he's crazy. We know. See, he growls. He knows exactly that word. And he knows that, he growls to that. He knows I'm playing with him. He knows he's crazy. Right? There's a little dog on TikTok his name is Eddie. And I'm like, his hair just grew in a little bit more. He would look just like this. What's up? Hey! Crazy dog. I think his treats got left up in the area. I gotta go up there. I see that the stuff was delivered. Dog treats are cheaper on the dog treats that I get are cheaper on Amazon than they are in the supermarket. I noticed. So all right, I'm gonna go. I'm ready to go lay down. I want to order pizza again. They don't deliver. Such bullshit. All right, let's smoke the little marijuanas I got left. Let's do a cheers, and then I'm out of here. Go lay my hand down. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 4:20. All right, early 4:20 for my time. Cheers, Mary. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you was able to work through whatever you got to work through my bullshit that I've been through. Have a great day. Put your mask on. Wash your fucking fingers. And peace.